Hey, Art One students, welcome to my first live stream for NTI days here. I'll be doing these every day around 9 o'clock. Got a little bit late today, but you guys are welcome to jump on and ask me questions or anything like that. I got my list of everything I want to talk to you guys about today. I know it's a weird new situation here, so I want to make sure that we are all good. Whoop, there we go. All right, so let's see here. My tips. First of all, I want to start with tips for success for NTI days. So I'm having trouble getting my head wrapped around this too. So some tips for success that I've looked up. Set a time that you want to start. I know that you guys are probably going to be sleeping later than 7:25, but set a time that you want to start every day. Get up out of your bed, get out of your pajamas, brush your teeth, fix your hair, make it a school day. If you do that, it's going to be a whole lot easier to stay connected through all this stuff. Check on each class every single day. Even if you have classes that have large groups of projects, check on them every single day. For my classes specifically, I have little check-in projects that you do every day that really help you stay on top of things. So make sure that you're checking in on that stuff for me. Okay, then please ask questions. That's why I'm doing these live stream things, because I know that some of you guys are going to be not really wanting to ask questions. I'm hoping to connect with you guys every day and allow me to put out fires when they happen. So feel free to comment down here. I am doing Instagram and YouTube simultaneously. So I got two things set up here. If you have questions, ooh, a lot of people are waving. Hi. If you have questions or you want to wave or anything like that, do that for me and we'll get things caught up the best we can here. All right, we teachers, we want to work. Me and Miss Lanika and Miss Hagen were talking the other day when we were planning that it was weird being at school and not working. Like, I want to work, so give me stuff to do. I want to help you. I want you guys to succeed. All right, so some other things. I decided that I'm going to do a dad joke of the day with my live stream because that's like what I would do if I were in class. So we're going to try to keep it as normal as possible. So, dad joke of the day. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but thankfully I turned myself around. All right, there you go. Now you can shake your head at me for that. All right, so now get into the nitty gritty of things here. Oh, forgot to mention one thing. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to get this live stream live today. So I have a Google Doc that is in your NTI folder in Schoology where you can access an archive of all of the live streams. So get on there and you can look back throughout the live streams and access them on YouTube. All right, so do that. All right, so getting down to the nitty gritty here. Art One, talking to you first. Art One students, you'll find your NTR folder inside your Schoology folder. It is a black one right at the top. It's marked NTI. You guys, right off the bat, you have your Kawaii self-portrait due at the end of the day tomorrow. Okay, so a lot of you guys have started turning those in, which is great. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. A few of you guys have started turning those in. First period, you guys have 7 people have turned them in. Good job, first period. Second period, 7 people have turned those in. Good job, second period. Third period, 2. 2 of you have turned them in third period, so you need to get on top of things, get stuff turned in. And then fourth period, 4. You guys are supposed to be my academic class. Come on, what's going on? 4 of you have turned them in, so make sure you get a few more of those turned in. Just remember, you do want to fill the page with those. They should be fully colored in some way. I don't care what media you use. All right, but get those turned in. Oh, and they can be any form of Japanese style cartooning. It can be the pop figure, which I told you guys I had an obnoxious amount. You can see some behind me here. It can be pop figure style. It can be anime style. It can be kawaii style. Just make sure you get one turned in for me. All right. Also, me and Ms. Hagen, we planned Art 1 together, but she is not doing the Japanese unit right now. So these first 2 days, we have different projects. Then we will join in with her on Monday. So Art 1 students from her class and my class will be doing the same thing after that. So if you have a friend in Ms. Hagen's class, that way you know what's going on with that. All right. I think that pretty much covers Art 1. Oh, I did put your Japanese tea bowls in the kiln before we left, and they should be fired and good. So when you guys come back, you can work on those. I even brought home some extra clay and worked with my daughter. So my daughter has made one here. So we're going to work on that so that you guys can have a Japanese tea. She can have a Japanese tea bowl just like you guys. All right. So there's Art 1. Next up, photo people. We are starting a project. You guys are going to be creating a photo essay based on this whole shebang, what's going on here. It is a weird time. You are going to look back on this and want to have documentation of it. And I'm actually going to participate with you guys in taking pictures. So I want you to plan things out so that you don't just go out in the field and start shooting pictures willy-nilly. So this first day for your NTI, you're going to be watching some YouTube links of what exactly a photo essay is, how to take good pictures of it, things like that. They're all are 5 minutes or less because I know attention spans are short. So watch those YouTube links, and then there's a planning guide. There's a live Google Doc that you'll make a copy of, and then you will plan out how you plan to do your photo essay. I already have 3 of you guys who've turned that in, so good job for you guys who've done that. The rest of you do that. And then you can look on there day by day. I have a day by day list so you can kind of plan out what's going to happen. But every assignment will release as the day comes. So that way you don't just do it all at one time and then forget things. I want you to work through it in a process. All right. AP students. AP is going to be interesting. You guys are basically just working on your independent projects. You all should know what those are. I do expect to see new work, work in progress pictures, and process shots every week. This week I'll give you a bye because we're just now getting started, but next week I'll expect to see that kind of stuff turned in. So feel free to contact me too. Madison messaged me on Instagram and asked me a question and on Instagram Messenger, and I sent her back some drawings. If you're having trouble getting something to work, send me a message. I will draw it the best I can here and send it back. I know I can't look directly at your piece and show you how to put this there, but I can help you guys out the best I can. So feel free to send me messages, send me pictures of your work. I want to see those process shots. Remember, we have to show documentation in AP. So I'll be taking those shots. All right. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'm not going to make these live streams huge. I don't think I have any questions right now. All right, cool. So if you do, feel free to send them. Like I said, every day at 9, though, we'll be here. I'll be here checking in. I do want to end my live streams every day because this is getting to be kind of a strange situation with something positive every day that is positive in our weird social distancing world we're living in right now. So one thing that is positive for me since this has all gone down, my family is all with me. My wife's a teacher. I have 2 kids, so they're here with me as well. And it's been fun to spend time with them. It's a little bit different, obviously. They're working on their schoolwork right now. But one positive thing I can say about the situation, since we've been off, my son and I have carved out time to run every single day together. Now, I'm a runner. You guys know that. I run all the time. But I've never had much time that I get to run with my son. But now that he is here at home, we've been running 1 to 2 miles together every day. It's been a really good time to reconnect with him and talk to him as we were running. So there is one positive of social isolation for the day. I'll get more as we go along. All right, so that does it for Mr. Harmon's live stream for the day. Remember, be respectful, be responsible, and wash your hands. Bye.